So, what happens when healing becomes another weapon? When the very language meant to help you survive is twisted, mocked, and used to silence you? Well, today's letter comes from a survivor who did what everyone tells a victim to do, right? She went to therapy, and her abuser made her pay for it. This is Survivor to Survivor.
Survivor to survivor, break the silence. In the depths of silence, a voice emerges. A voice that says, "You are not alone." Welcome to Survivor, where strength rises through shared stories, where pain transforms into resilience, where survivors connect and empower each other. Your story matters. Your voice matters. You matter. Join the movement. Subscribe now. Welcome to Survivor.
Well, welcome back to another Friday edition of Survivor to Survivor. Our email submission, the subject says, "He throws my therapy in my face." So let's get to it today. It says, "Hi, Survivor to Survivor. I started therapy while I was still with my ex because I knew something was wrong. I was anxious all the time, walking on eggshells, questioning myself consistently. At first, he pretended to be supportive. He'd say things like, 'I'm glad you're working on yourself,' but that didn't last. Soon, every argument turned into him using therapy language against me. If I cried, he'd say I was being emotionally, what is this? He was being emotionally dysregulated. Oh, okay. If I asked for space, he accused me of stonewalling. If I tried to set boundaries, he'd laugh and say, 'There you go, using your therapy buzzwords again.' He started telling other people I was unstable. He'd say my therapist was putting ideas in my head, that I was playing the victim. Eventually, I stopped talking in therapy because I was afraid anything I learned would be used against me. Is this abuse, or did therapy really make things worse?" Okay, so what you experienced has a name: weaponized therapy language, and yes, that is abuse. Okay, therapy didn't make things worse. Your healing didn't, it just threatened his control is what it did. When an abuser starts using words like boundaries, triggers, accountability, or regulation against you, it's not growth. It's mockery meant to disarm you. Okay, he didn't want to empower you. He wanted you confused, and he wanted you to quit. So let's break this down clearly, okay? He wasn't speaking the language of healing. He was impersonating it. Abusers often learn just enough therapeutic language to sound informed while completely rejecting the responsibility of it. It involves gaslighting. When you start to gain clarity, abusers don't just stop their manipulating. They upgrade the method. Therapy language becomes the new weapon. And your boundaries were not the problem here. Boundaries feel like abandonment to someone who benefits from your lack of them. So, and here's one more important truth for you. A person who truly supports your healing will never punish you for becoming stronger. If therapy was truly making you worse, you wouldn't have become harder to control. You wouldn't have started questioning him. and you wouldn't have eventually left. So, therapy did not damage you, it exposed the damage already there. And you didn't lose your voice. You outgrew the space where your voice was never allowed to flourish or be safe for you to use it. Now, in closing, if your abuser mocked your healing or used therapy language to silence you or convince you that your self awareness made you the problem, please hear this: healing doesn't ruin relationships, it only ruins unhealthy power dynamics. And if you'd like to submit your own survivor to survivor question, please email us at podcast@breakthesilencedv.org. Also, survivors deserve healing spaces that are safe and not weaponized. You can help us continue supporting survivors by helping them to reclaim their voice and join our Walmart Spark Good Roundup program. Visit walmart.com/sparkgood. Choose Break the Silence Against Domestic Violence as your preferred charity and round up your total at checkout. Your spare change helps survivors rebuild power, clarity, and confidence. And we'll see you next time on